Pillar 55. The Sovereign Strike Force, the Tribal Execution. Phase 4. The Execution, the Narrative, Prelude, the Parallel Pillars. A Bob wants to be a leader so he can feel important. He manages people by watching their hours and correcting their mistakes. To be level, you must lead through alignment. You do not manage the strike force. You set the frequency and allow only those who can match it to stay in the room. This is the 11-year realization that one sovereign teammate is worth 10,000 modified employees. If they don't have their own boiler, Pillar 09, they are just dead weight. The Master's question: am I carrying the weight of others, or have I assembled a force of parallel pillars? The story: the drum and the echo. The fox stood in a courtyard where 12 other men were carving stone. There was no talking, no checking of watches, and no modified music. Only the rhythmic strike of the hammers hitting the stone in perfect unison. "They aren't working for me, Cyrus," the fox said, observing the precision of the line. "They are working for the law. I don't give them orders because the 0.0 degrees geometry gives the orders. We are a strike force because we all share the same 11-year recall." The fox pointed to a man who had paused to wipe his brow. If one man leans, the whole wall is compromised. In Phase 4, you build your tribe not through culture or benefits, but through frequency matching. You find the few who have washed their marrow and you position them at the critical gates of your project. They are not your staff. They are your extensions. The duality of the Artudex. Pillar 55, left side, the mother. The harmonic resonator. The mother senses the vibe of the team. She identifies the modified virus before it spreads, the gossip, the laziness, the leaning. She ensures the environment remains high frequency, allowing the vessel of the collective to remain pure. One frequency, many voices. Right side, the father. The tribal sentinel. The father enforces the vertical standard. He executes the immediate exit for anyone who breaks the perimeter, Pillar 36. He uses the Mercury tongue, Pillar 19, to define the mission with absolute clarity. He treats the strike force as a biological weapon of extraction. The strength of the wall is the verticality of each stone. Sovereign action. The tribal execution, 0.0 degrees alignment. The frequency audit. Look at the 3 people you work with most closely. Ask: if I stop talking, would they still know the 0.0 degrees law? If the answer is no, they are modified and must be replaced or recalibrated. The mission decree. Use the Mercury tongue to state the 11-year objective to your team/associates in one sentence of absolute nouns. No fluff. No, we're a family, just the law. The 0.0 degrees leveling. Identify one person who is leaning, complaining, making excuses, or leaking energy. Perform a sovereign cut or an immediate correction strike. The synergy check. Measure the output of the group. Does the strike force allow you to return to the indigo calm? If you are working harder because they are there, you have a Bob problem. 0.0 degrees summary. Pillar 55. The sovereign strike force. The frequency lock. Leadership is alignment. To be level is to move with a group of individuals who are so well calibrated that the 11-year vision executes itself. The coordinate check. The lean. Checking in on people because you don't trust them to do the work. This is a failure of the strike force geometry. The level. You set the frequency and walk away. You trust the stone because you vetted the mason.